You're looking at me for the pay cut, Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face down. One Mac 11, you can boom with the face down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. With pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I stole. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a motherfucking gangster in silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to decide my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been up and down before, nigga. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go, nigga? And we hate poor, wanna kill us dead in the street for sure, nigga. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright,
nigga. We gon' be alright, nigga. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano with guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. Motherfucker, you can live in the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, betting on the Rico, digging in my pocket, and I profit. Big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of the Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I see you. If I got it, then you know you got it. Ever I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and chat, I trust it back for y'all. I rap, I'm black on track, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I'm right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before, nigga. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go, nigga? And we hate poor, wanna kill us dead in the street for sure, nigga. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright,
nigga. We gon' be alright, nigga. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright, nigga. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright, nigga. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high, I cross my heart, in the night. Love me is my plea, too afraid of my changes. I'm alright in your favor, dark nights in my prayers.
Now, what the hell? Hey, cousins. What's going on, y'all? We back for the second stream of the day. Hope y'all feeling good. Hope y'all had a great day today. On your way in, if you haven't yet, please do me a favor and smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that so much. Thank you. But like I said, yeah, we back with a second stream for the day because there are still some things that we need to talk about. There are some things that we need to talk about, like JID, JID, whatever you want to call him. He's kind of got the timeline in a little bit of a tizzy right now, which is interesting because we've had plenty of conversations on JID on this platform in regards to Dreamville, in regards to J. Cole. Also wanted to talk about Drake, Kendrick Lamar. Of course, it feels like Drake is essentially stalking Kendrick at this point because I'm gonna go over the copycat themes that I have previously saw. Like I did a video before on this where I do the side by side. So we're just gonna go back to that and look at the new references of the side by sides, and as well because Kurko, I think that's how you say the name. He posted something earlier talking about that Drake is essentially mocking Kendrick Lamar, and to me, it looks very um, it comes off very racist. It feels like he is attempting to call Kendrick Lamar a derogatory caricature, like he is calling him a Sambo. So we're gonna go over that, and I'm going to get you guys' opinion on it. Again, this is just my opinion. If you disagree, please let me know. But yeah, and then if there's anything else you guys wanted to discuss, we can do that as well. But for the time being, cousins, please smash the like button, share this video, hype this video. If you can contribute to today's goal, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you in advance. Um, and yeah, so let's get into our shout outs before we get started. Y'all already know how this goes. Shout out to my mods. Appreciate y'all doing what y'all do. And shout out to D2B2 for kicking off the donations to complete the goal today. Shout out to D2B2 with the 5. He said, "Hey cousins, hey D2B2, appreciate you pulling it up and contributing to today's goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you." So yeah, roll call, roll call, roll call, roll call. Y'all know how we do. Again, shout out to my mods holding down the chat. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to Unapologetic. Always in the building. I think I seen Demi somewhere in here, I believe. There she go, there she go, there she go. I don't know if I saw Raphael or not, but shout out to Raphael as well. Appreciate you. And whoever else can pull up, appreciate y'all. Um, what else do I have? Regal in the building. What's up, Regal? I seen you earlier up in here, so welcome back. Aqua Love is in the building as well. Appreciate you pulling up, cousin. Uh, Molly. I'm gonna go with Molly. Shout out to Molly for pulling it up. Shout out to Memphis. Appreciate you. Sarah in the building. In my room in the building. A broken trillions in the building. What's going on? Ink is in the building. The Braids 2026. What's up? What's up? What's going on? How you feeling? Q in the building. What's up, Q? FN, what's up? I think I saw you earlier too, so welcome back. Cozier, what's up, E? What's going on, E? Kaylani in the building also was here earlier. Nikki too. What's going on, Nikki? Demetrius. What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all pulling back up for part 2. What's up, King Q? What up, what up, what up? Neil One in the building. What's going on? Yaya in the building. Ashley, Jasmine, Babyface J. Appreciate y'all. GT in the building. Uh, Five Vision. Got a squabble J. Cole. Yeah, man. It's looking like Jid want to squabble J. Cole because he's got the internet on a fire right now on social media. So we gotta talk about that in a second because this is just so interesting. Hey Tess, what's going on? What's up? TM in the building. Appreciate you. Hey Demi, appreciate the donation towards the goal. Thank you, cousin. Appreciate you. Shout out to Demi with the 10. Soleil in the building. DWL. Or is that DWI? I don't know. I'm back again. Appreciate you. Tasha in the building. What's going on? What's up? I'm gonna have to come back to some of these JID comments. Natalie in the building. What's going on? Cubby Bear, excuse me, is in the building. What's going on? My unc down in Dixie in the building. What's going on? The commotion. Shaka in the building. What's up? JP. What's going on? Hey, Kim. Is it Kim or is it Kimmy K? I just be fucking these names up. I'm sorry, y'all. What's up, Tony? Yes, 2 in 1 day. 2 in 1 day. We out here trying to get these streams up, you know? What's up? Love from Trinidad and Tobago. What's up? What's going on? Butterfly Edge. Hey. Fury B Production. What's going on? So yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Again, appreciate y'all pulling up. If you haven't already, just smash that like button to help the channel, get us in the algorithm and all of that. So JID. JID is making some noise right now on social media, y'all. And like I said, we've had plenty of conversations about JID, his time at Dreamville, how it sometimes feels like wasted time. I think he's been signed since like 2016, 2017. Y'all can correct me in the comment section, but it's been a very long fucking time. And I personally feel like JID should be bigger than what he is. I mean, he has the bars, he has the delivery, the flow. He's a good performer, decent performer. He just hasn't had that hit song, but for the most part, I think like even that community song, I think that community song could have did a lot better with the clips on it. I think that song could have did a lot better. But we have spoken our piece about JID on the channel, and today he kind of shook the table because the BET Awards, the nominations came out today. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the nominations. We did the nominations earlier today, and we discussed who was all nominated. For the men, give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Let me pull up the men who were nominated. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So for the fellas who got nominated today was for Best Male Hip Hop Artist at the 2026 BET Awards was A$AP Rocky, Baby Keem, Big X The Plug, The Baby, Don Toliver, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and T.I. So these are the people who did get nominated for the BET Best Male Hip Hop Artist. And JID feels some type of way about that. He feels some type of way. JID feels as though he was snubbed. He tweeted and deleted. One thing about JID is he gonna tweet something and then he gonna delete that shit. I would respect it more if he just stood on business and stood on whatever his feelings are at the moment. Stop tweeting shit and then deleting it. That's very pussy of you. Like, stop it. But anyway, he tweeted 5 Grammy nominations, 0 at BET nominations / acknowledgement. Nothing. Niggas remix the same people every year at the BET Awards. So he tweeted that, right? So again, this is the list of those who got nominated. The only people on this list who consistently get nominated, I would say, is probably Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. These people, those 3 essentially get nominated almost every year, right? So I guess this is who JID is talking about when he says niggas remix the same people every year at the BET Awards. And I hear what he's saying, because also too, it didn't dawn on me that the clips are not in this category. Now, I don't know if the clips are not in this category because they are a group, but I would feel like they should still be nominated in the Best Male Hip Hop Artist category. They are nominated in the Best Group category, and they're nominated in Best or Album of the Year category. So for them to be in Album of the Year category, Viewer's Choice, Best Collaboration, like I said, Album of the Year, it doesn't make sense why the clips are not nominated. But my thing is, if we are going to put JID in this category, who are we removing from the category? Who are we going to remove from this category to replace it with JID? Let me know in the comment section who y'all would remove to add JID there, because he does kind of have a point. Um, that at least the big three are always in the category, but you can't necessarily be mad at them because they have consistently made music. Now, if you want, you can say take Drake out because according to his fans, according to the media, he has been MIA. He hasn't contributed anything to hip hop landscape over the last 2 years. So let's automatically remove Drake from the list, okay? That's perfect. That's perfect. I don't, you know what? Don't even put an answer to who you think should be removed from the list. Let's just remove Aubrey at this point. Because, of course, his fans and the media have said that he's put out no music over the last 2 years and they have been waiting for him to save hip hop. So we got our answer. We got our answer. That's our answer. Perfect. The baby can go. Great call. It's that simple. Big X the plug. Don Toliver R&B. Isn't Don Toliver a rapper? Didn't he put out a rap album? I haven't listened to it personally. I don't know anything about Don Toliver, so don't even get me lying. I would remove Drake and put Wale, not JID, sorry. Yeah, that's another thing too. Wale also could have been on this list. He's nominated for Album of the Year, so how don't you put him on the list if you're nominating him for Album of the Year? I don't know what they got going on in the boardroom over there at BET, but their nominations really don't make sense. Really don't make sense. You don't nominate Casino for Album of the Year, but you put him in Best Male Hip Hop category, and you also put him in Best Collaboration. Just doesn't make sense. You nominate Wale for Album of the Year, but you don't give him Best Male Hip Hop Artist. It's just fucking confusing, to be honest. It's really confusing. So I don't know. But yeah, so that JID is feeling left out. We remember at the Grammys, he was feeling like he had an opportunity to win. I don't know why he felt as though he had an opportunity to win. He was going up against Kendrick Tyler and the Clips. That was just kind of delusional. Chillin' with Monie, what's the process with submitting music for BET? Is it the labels? To be honest, I don't even know if people do it like the same way the Grammys do for your consideration. I don't even know if it's the same. Do labels submit for BET Awards? Yes, record labels and artist management teams submit their projects for consideration during the BET Awards nominations window. However, the process is uniquely managed by a specific voting academy rather than a simple open submission project. So at the end of the day, I mean, it feels like you can submit, but the same way with the Grammys, there's a voting academy that's going to decide. I guess it's just not a big thing in comparison to like the Grammys where people are going above and beyond to get considerations. And with the Grammys too, they announce considerations. With BET, they do not announce any considerations. It's just the nominees. So I don't know. That's fucking funny. So Cole submitted himself, but not JID. Nah, they pick who they want. Shout out to JP. JP shaking the table. I'm weak. We know Cole didn't submit JID. Hell, he didn't even put them on his album. He didn't, which is hilarious because that's not the only tweet JID has sent out. JID also tweeted, so I guess a fan had replied to his BET tweet about him getting stubbed by the BET Awards, and a fan responded, J. Cole said it best. And JID quote tweeted it and said, nigga ain't say shit. I've been overly platinum. That bar was ass. JID, say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Tell us how you really feel. You know, it's been speculation that there's been trouble in paradise. And I personally feel like JID has been, trying to keep the peace. I mean, he went on the J. Cole, the Joe Budden podcast, and he said like me and J. Cole got a bunch of music together, but it just never made it on anyone's DSPs. There's the scenario of J. Cole being on JID's projects, but JID never being on J. Cole's projects. And it's just so interesting to me. And it also made me remember when Joey Badass spoke out and said something. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Joey Badass was he randomly came out of nowhere and about JID not being on the fall off? It took me back to there. So let's recap. Joey Badass implies that he thinks JID wasn't on the fall off because Cole didn't want to get bodied on his own record. And this is when Joey Badass was tweeting. He said, think about it. If somebody at the top gave somebody coming up an opportunity to come after them on a record, you know what would happen? LOL, niggas is eating they food off top. Rent is due, bills paid expeditiously. Public perception of who's the best would be drastically different if this were a regular occurrence. This is exactly why you didn't see JID on the fall off. He would have overstood, not understood, but overstood the assignment. To me personally, it made no sense. He wasn't on there, but hey, maybe it's just me. By the way, I love the album, but let's be for real. What else he said? Everybody talks about how we shouldn't beef and we should spar more on records, but truth is, niggas don't want to be wanting to collab out of fear of getting bodied on their own record. I've seen a lot of niggas over the years duck that friendly fade. Check my track record. I've never been one too shy away from collabing with real spitters, whether that be getting niggas on my own tracks or hopping on nigga tracks, not to mention coming up in a collective of straight fire MCs. Shout out to Dime. Shout out to Dime a dozen, because yeah, you talking some shit, Joey, but Dime a dozen been on your fucking heels and you've been ignoring him. Okay? I will say though, it's easy to show up on somebody else's track when the bar is already set and all you gotta do is meet it or better. But I say all this to say that's why sometimes niggas catch strays, because they be ducking smoke and they be gatekeeping the top spot. Before you drag me, this just shit I've witnessed in my experience. I didn't come here to bash nobody or throw shade. This is just my 2 cents on the ongoing conversation. Lyrical rap is the hardest subgenre of rap music because there is hardly any camaraderie. There is not a single known popular lyricist I have, and at some point extended the olive branch to publicly show love to, brought on tour with me, or collabed / sparred with. And wait, what the fuck does it say? The rest, I can't see it. Oh, it's cut off. Whatever though. But we get the point. We get the point. So it's just funny to me that Joey Badass jumped out the window, because I remember seeing Joey and JID on this album cover for Double XL. So I'm like, they had to have some type of conversation about this for Joey Badass to just jump out the window, because to me they were saying like they're real friends in real life. Like they talk to each other all the time. So there would be no reason for Joey Badass to just get on the internet and say, why the fuck isn't JID on the fall off? You get what I'm saying? Now Cole giving JID the Jay-Z treatment. Exactly. So again, like I was saying, when I tweeted this back in March, I'm like, mind you, Joey and JID were just on a magazine cover together. Take from that what you will. So I already knew JID was feeling some type of way. I already knew, because there will be no point of Joey Badass to jump out the window and say that, unless he had conversations with Joey about this shit, of feeling like this nigga's supposed to be my mentor. I'm supposed to come after him. He's talking about he's retiring and all of this bullshit, but you won't put me on your album. What's good with that? Like, you would think because J. Cole, you're the head of your label, JID is supposed to take the position after you. You would think you would be putting him in better positions to be able to be front facing to the world. You would put him in front of your audience, right? But it doesn't seem like J. Cole want to do that. J. Cole, I don't know if he's scared to rap with JID, but it's just very interesting that he would get on JID's record, but he won't allow JID to get on his records. Like, even with the tour that's coming up, I think JID is currently on tour, but I think his tour ends in June, and then J. Cole's tour starts in July. There's no reason why JID shouldn't be on your tour with you. Granted, he hasn't announced any openers or anybody else participating with him, but that would have been a perfect opportunity for JID to get in front of an arena. JID, I think, is doing like small venues or whatever, but that would be a great opportunity for JID to get in front of an actual arena of people. Like, not to compare or anything like that, but we see what Kendrick Lamar does with Baby Keem. There's no reason why JID should not be on your albums. There's no reason why JID shouldn't be on your tours. He's your fucking artist. And he's an actual good artist in comparison to everybody else on your roster, in my opinion. That's not named Ari Lennox, who eventually just left. So it's like, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You hear Baby Keem all over Kendrick Lamar's projects. Baby Keem got a whole interlude, a whole song on Miss Him Around the Big Steppers. He's on tour, performing on tour. Kendrick Lamar just did a stadium tour and made sure to bring Baby Keem out. Now, I don't know if that's your intention. You're going to bring JID out at some point, but put him on a tour at least. Like, these are just things that make sense to me as an executive of a label. That's just a no-brainer to me. You know, it's just a no-brainer to me. It makes the most sense. While don't Ari have a nomination this year as well? Yeah, Ari Lennox ended up leaving, and she's in a new situation. She ended up putting her album out that got a good reception, and she's nominated for, I think, best R&B artist, R&B pop artist this year at the BET Awards. So Ari Lennox is over there doing her thing. She's over there doing her thing. She's living comfortably, you know? If anybody has anything to say about this and you want to call in, I just dropped the link in the comment section. You can click the link. You don't have to get on camera or anything like that, but just let me know if you want to come up and share your thoughts on this JID topic before we get to the next one. But yeah, I'm starting to feel bad for JID. I'm starting to really feel bad for him because it's like, he feels like he's not appreciated. And for J. Cole to rap the bar, if hip hop is back, JID should chart platinum. Anything less than that, it means y'all capping. Well, J. Cole, you're not even assisting in him being able to go platinum. So who the fuck are you to point the finger at us when you're the one in charge of his success? To an extent, you're the one who can help him be front facing to the world to an extent. You're the one who's supposed to be putting him in position to be successful. It's been a fucking decade and he's still doing small venues. Come on, Cole. Like, come on now. Shout out to D2P2 with the 20. Appreciate you so much. Outkast got to get these new Atlanta rappers to tighten up. Current batch of rappers are letting them down. I don't know, man. I don't know if anybody could save anybody at this point. Especially with these new rappers, because like even like Young Thug, for example, he didn't even respect Outkast or Andre 3000 and what they brought to the table and them being able to be successful out of Atlanta, especially Young Thug, who kind of marketed himself in similar fashion ways as Andre 3000 did. So I don't know. These guys are weird. These guys are weird. A lot of them are fucking weird. Shout out to Jess. Be yapping. Appreciate the two. Fire on that nigga Jid. Make him prove he the best. Could you imagine if Jid disses him? That's going to be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Just smoked his Jill Scott feature. Definitely did. Definitely did. They need Jid to become the new king of the South. Yeah, they should be pushing him. Is Jid the most lyrical rapper that they got out right now? Like, something gotta give. Something really gotta give. You know. Shout out to everybody who up in here. Appreciate y'all pulling up. If you are enjoying the stream, you're enjoying the conversation, please do me a favor and smash the like button and say we got over 400 people in here. Only 200 likes. That is egregious. That is crazy. I appreciate y'all being here. I know some of y'all like to be nosy and be eavesdropping, but eavesdrop your way to the like button and stop playing with me, okay? I would appreciate if you smash that like button now. Stop playing with your girl. What was I gonna say next? Cole won't respond. I don't think so. Cole is interesting, man. Cole is so interesting. Cole, we haven't heard from Cole since his interview tour, since the album came out. The album is trying to hold on to the charts. But the charts is trying to social distance from the fall off, so I don't know. Future let me down as well. Why you say Future let you down? And why Future let you down, cousin? On Break at Work, what happened between J. Cole and JID, Corey Jackson? We just went over that. I hope you were here to catch it. But if not, just quick recap. JID tweeted and deleted that he thought J. Cole's bar about him not being platinum was ass. He said the bar was essentially double cheeked up on a Thursday, just jiggling and shaking everywhere, just bouncing and bouncing everywhere. It was ass. He didn't appreciate the bar. And I feel him. I feel that the ATL rappers are too dependent on Drake. Gunna has managed to strike it out alone. Yeah, Gunna seems to be the only one who's not afraid to get it out the mud by himself. And plus, I mean, he honestly had no choice. He had to make some shit shake. He couldn't depend on Drake for anything because of the situation with Young Thug and the chorus and snitching and all of that. But that might have been a blessing in disguise to an extent, because Gunna was able to branch out and make a name for himself, separating himself from the others who are very stagnant and can't make some shit shake. Whereas Gunna, he's making shit shake. I mean, Gunna is nominated for Best Collaboration at the BET Awards, so shout out to Gunna. Who getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked tonight? You getting fucked tonight? I think that's how the song goes. Somebody's getting fucked eventually. But shout out to Gunna. He's doing his walk. He's got his fitness. His health is good. Gunna is living his best life while everybody else is struggling. Even Future, you're out here struggling. So shit is a hot mess out here. Shout out to D2B2 again, doubling back with 2 5s. Appreciate you, cousin. Go to Dreamville to let your dreams die. God damn it. Dreamville, if you thought we were a real record label, you better wake up and apologize. They cooked over there at Dreamville. They're so cooked. And then the one thing that I feel like the artists could depend on over there at Dreamville was that festival. And he ended up selling it. He ended up selling it to some white people. So now they don't even got the Dreamville Fest no more, where his artists could go out there and perform in front of the people in North Carolina. They don't even got that shit no more. He just showed the shit to some white people, and then they just decide, hey, we're not gonna do the fest this year. They didn't do the fest last year, and it doesn't look like they're gonna bring the shit back. And I think that's just so unfortunate. I think that's so fucked up. The one thing that they looked forward to, if they don't get any type of performance throughout the year, they know at least they'll be performing at Dreamville Fest. So I don't know. It's a lot of bullshit going on over there at Dreamville. Essentially, someone commented and said that J. Cole is giving shit the Jay-Z treatment, the treatment that Jay-Z gave him. And I would think, like, if you go through that personally, you know what it feels like. You know how you felt in that moment where you felt like Jay-Z wasn't giving you the support that you needed. You also likely felt some type of way because he told Drake to give you a hit record or some shit like that. So you know what it's like to feel like you aren't being rightfully supported. So now you turn around and now you're doing the same thing to JID. That ain't right. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. I think that's fucked up. You would think that because you were in that position, you would know what not to do. Like, this is the thing I don't want to do. So I'm going to make sure I'm available for my artist. Now, I'm not saying you're never available for your artist, but in this instance with JID, it feels like he didn't get the actual support that he deserved in the last 10 years. Again, as talented as JID is, I feel like he hasn't gotten the rightful push that you would think to give to an artist like JID. I liked his verse on Bodies with Cardi B's husband. What's his name? Damn, what's Cardi B's husband name? Offset. Yeah, that's that nigga name. Offset. That nigga Offset. Shout out to D2B2 again with the 10. Clearly the sponsor of today's stream. Thank you so much. Allowing Future, a man with 15 children by 17 different women, to let you down. That's a choice. Yeah. I've personally never been a fan of Future. Like, of course, there's some songs that's about, and that's cool or whatever, but I never went out of my way to buy a Future album, a Future mixtape. Never went out my way to see what Future has going on. I just feel like he's just one of those artists who exist. And if I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. The world goes on. But that also could be because of how misogynistic and how toxic he is. I feel like this nigga's too old. And then too, like, you're like a deadbeat when it comes to your kids. And I think that's the most corniest shit that you can ever be. Anybody, woman, man, whoever, if you don't take care of your fucking kids, like, you're the worst of the worst to me personally. So I just never really seen it for Future like that. Like, even most recently with Like That, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't even listen to Future's verse on Like That. I go right to Kendrick and then I turn the shit off. Personally, that's just me. I don't know if anybody else is like that. 15 kids by 17 women. D2B2 is low-key a comedian, for real. 15 kids, 17 women is crazy. I listen to all of it. That's what's up, Kwani. You would listen to all of it. Nah, I just can't get into it personally. Because it's like, what the fuck is he talking about? He talking about giving niggas Molly and shit. I don't know what the fuck he on there saying. It's the same like Good Flirts as not Good Flirts. Good Credit. It's the same way with Good Credit. Like, I'm not listening to fucking Playboy Cardi. Like, what the fuck are you even saying? I just realized he was saying moving on Molly. Like, I didn't know that's what he was saying. So I just skip right to Kendrick's part and then I go about my business. But yeah, y'all. Unfortunate situation for JID with J. Cole. I don't know. Maybe they'll work something out. But right now, it's looking like JID is getting impatient over there at Dreamville. He feels like he should have been popped off, and he's not a fan of the fact that he feels as though he was snubbed again. He was snubbed by the BET Awards, despite the fact that he had 5 Grammy nominations. Again, I'm still shocked that he got nominated last year. If you remember my reaction, I was really shocked that he got nominated. But I mean, if we were to take somebody off the list, personally, I would take Drake off the list, and not because I don't like him, just because him and his fans have said over and over again that he's been missing in action. None of his music that he has put out is worth being recognized. So why the fuck are we gonna recognize him and give him a nomination? So I vote to remove Drake and put JID in there. Period, Pooh. Shout out to the cousin Tiffany with the 5 towards the goal. Thank you so much, cousin. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We are almost halfway to our goal. So shout out to you. Shout out to D2B2 for contributing. Shout out to Demi as well. Thank you so much. Just be yapping. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. But yeah, so next up, what we got next up? Next up, let's talk about Aubrey and his stalking ass. Aubrey is out here stalking Kendrick Lamar at this point, which I find to be hilarious, but also just a bit concerning and very fucking scary, to be honest. Should Kendrick diss Future? Should Kendrick diss Future for what? Why is Kendrick gonna diss Future? Let me know, cousin. Why are you asking that question? Give me a little backstory so I can, I guess, elaborate. I personally haven't heard the Ran to Atlanta song, so I'm not sure. Did Future say anything on that Ran to Atlanta? Because that's what I'm thinking. That's why you asked that question. Should Kendrick diss Future because he's on that Ran to Atlanta song? But I don't know what Future said on that song, so I'm not sure. Future, Wake Me When, shout out to the cousin. Future didn't even know what day it was on Iceman. LOL. Maybe if he said something. I think he was in the music video too, right? I think he was in the music video too with the Molly girl. But again, I don't know what was said on the song. But to answer your question, no, I don't think Kendrick Lamar should diss Future. I don't see the point. Kendrick essentially hijacked Future and Metro Boomin's song. So it was honestly another control situation where Kendrick got on Big Sean's record and hijacked it because he had some shit to get off his chest. I don't think Kendrick got on that song because he was looking for some type of alliance. Kendrick Lamar has never been the type of person who does things because he's looking for backup. Kendrick Lamar, to me personally, has always stood 10 toes down by himself, and he's always willing to go to war by himself. So he wasn't looking for any assistance. He wasn't looking for any backup. So if Future wanted to get on a record with Drake or whoever, that's his business. That's how I probably think Kendrick sees it. Plus, I'm pretty sure Future and them tired of Kendrick ass. This motherfucker done snatched up all the awards. They didn't. I think they won one award maybe with Kendrick, but not like us took all the awards, and took the shine from them. So I mean, it is what it is. It's like people gonna do what they do. I'm pretty sure Kendrick is not expecting anything. He's used to niggas flip flopping. He had a mission, and Future and Metro Boomin's record was the platform. That's just how I see it. He had a plan. He just needed the platform, and he used Metro Boomin and Future for it. So, yeah. So no, I don't think he should diss Future. I mean, if he decides to say something to him, then cool. But I don't personally think he's gonna say anything to him. Effing Kendrick's battle is not a group project. Exactly. I be telling y'all this. This shit is not a group project. This shit is not a group project. Kendrick Lamar is okay with standing on the cliff by himself, you know? Shout out to the cousin Kim. Appreciate you pulling up. Shout out to the 4 to 5 towards the goal and Drake's lace front braids. Oh man, not that lace front braids. I still can't believe there's a possibility that this man has been wearing a lace front. Like that is crazy. And I'm starting to believe the rumor that he's actually wearing a lace front, because when I look at the parts in his head, like why are the parts so wide? Like it just doesn't make any sense how wide the parts are, you know? And that just reminds me of when you do get a lace front, and if you got a lot of density in the lace front, what you'll do, you'll part the lace front and you'll pull the hairs out to remove and make a thicker or a wider part in your head. And that's what it just seems like to me. Like they're just parting the hair and snatching the hair out of place that they don't want there. Like it looks a mess. I don't know. But shout out to B2 with the 5. Offset, the man who is now sitting Offset because folks got tired of him playing with their money. Pay your gambling debts off brand. Offset need to get his shit together. Him and Quavo are trying to come back together, which is low-key a recession indicator because these motherfuckers hate each other. They hate each other. They wouldn't even come back together for a takeoff when he was still here. They also allegedly fought behind stage. So, you know, it's a recession indicator that these two motherfuckers who don't like each other came back together. Hopefully they can make some good Migos music. But personally, me, I always felt like Takeoff was the best lyricist. I felt as though Quavo was the most popular, but he was the least talented. I think Offset was the best performer. I think he was a better rapper than Quavo, but he was for sure the best performer, and Takeoff was the best lyricist, in my opinion, in the Migos. Quavo was just popular. That's just my opinion of the Migos, though. But yeah, man, he need to play those debts, or they gonna be hanging his ass off a hotel balcony in one of them casinos if he don't play. Shout out to the cousin Tyra Williams for the 20. Appreciate you, cousin, contributing to the goal. Nosy eavesdropping, but here to support and call out Drake for being a creeper. Shout out to the cousin for making her presence felt, even though she's being nosy and eavesdropping. I appreciate you still. Thank you so much. And yeah, Drake is a creep. Drake is definitely a creep for sure. Hold on real quick. Let's see. Let me number this real quick. But yeah, I wanted to talk to y'all about Drake ass because he's just stalking Kendrick at this point. I don't get it. What the stalking is? It's like you're telling us that Kendrick isn't relevant. You're telling us that Kendrick is beneath you, but for the last 2 years, in my personal opinion, it feels like you've been stalking this man. And you've been copying everything that he has been doing. It just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. So we're going to go through We're gonna go through it real quick. Shout out to Just Be Yapping again for the number for another $2 holla. Shout out to you, Justice, for Drake Wigolicious. Kept hitting heels like y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. I can't. Shout out to LCFM 9861. Appreciate you, cousin. Thank you so much for the 5 towards the goal. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so again, like I said, I did a video on this maybe like a couple months ago, and I put together the slideshows of Drake essentially copying everything that Kendrick Lamar has been doing for the last two years. It's feeling very single white female in this bitch, and he continued that with his recent releases. So let's get into them. Let's compare. You let me know if you agree with this or if this is just a reach. So first of all, it was the Nokia music video. So we all saw the Super Bowl, right? I think the Super Bowl is currently at 175 million views. Kendrick Lamar is in the top 4 all-time Super Bowl performances on the NFL's YouTube page. So shout out to the Super Bowl and shout out to Kendrick Lamar, also holding the record of the most watched Super Bowl in history. So yeah, we saw the Super Bowl. Then Drake releases the Nokia music video with a similar scene. just weird. Don't tell me this shit is just a coincidence, bro. It's not just a coincidence. You had to go out of your way to do this. You had to go out your way to do this. Now, what is it? The braids? It gotta be the braids. It has to be the braids. It has to be. Shout out to Above Below. He said, I'm a white guy and Drake's braids look off to me and I know nothing about hair. Well, shout out to you because it does look odd. It does look weird. So again, that's the first one that I noticed. Let's go to the second one. So again, I mean, this one could be a little bit of a reach, but I'm okay with saying that. I'm okay with saying that this could be a little bit of a reach, but it's very interesting to me that he went out of his way to find an NBA player to look into the camera and stare into the camera, similar to the way DeMar DeRozan did in Not Like Us music video. Like there's no, it's not a coincidence. If you want to say it's a reach, cool. I'm cool with it. You can say it's a reach. But it just makes sense. It makes all the fucking sense in the world. To me. Personally. Plus, Shea Alexander, I think that's his name. He just won MVP. His second MVP. He stunk it up last night. Wemby did his fucking thing. Oh my God. Wemby needs to be drug tested. He needs to be drug tested, bro. That motherfucker. If you walk behind Wemby, I'm pretty sure you will see a zipper. And if you unzip that motherfucker, there's an alien inside that bitch, okay? Because that was a generational performance that he put on last night. And Shay stunk it the fuck up. Whose MVP is that? Not my MVP. Not my MVP. Okay. But yeah, so that was interesting to me. Next up is the handshake. It's very interesting that he decided to put that into his music video, because it's just weird. I don't know why you would put that. Drake likes to appear to be like he's a part of somebody's gang culture. I don't know why, but it's just very fitting to me that Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar did the same thing in the music video. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Why when Drake does it feel gay? First of all, we are an exclusive community over here. We support the gays, the dolls, the trans, the whores, the sluts. We support everybody over here. But I know what you mean. I know you didn't mean it in a derogatory way. So be clear. No one get offended. But why when Drake does it, it feels gay? You're ridiculous. Shout out to you, cousin. Also shout out to the cousin Kaylani for the $2 holla. Appreciate you, cousin. I agree. You heard about him asking Leslie for a feature. I did hear about that, cousin. I did hear about that. I didn't want to repeat it because I didn't know if that was 100% true. But I also heard about him reaching out to E40 as well. And the person that told me about E40, I trust them because the things that they told me before have been come true. But I did hear about the rumor of him reaching out to Lefty Gunplay, and Lefty was like, fuck out of here, nigga. I did hear that, Kaylani. Definitely heard that, cousin. Definitely. And appreciate you again for the $2 holla. Shout out to D2B2 again, clearly today's sponsor. Give it up for D2B2 in the fucking chat. Appreciate you. D2B2 said Aubrey's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think redacted because of YouTube censors. Also, Aubrey definitely wants to destiny swap. I love that term with Kendrick. I wish I was anybody but myself. Do you think he bought the book? Y'all think he bought the book of How to Be Like Kendrick for Dummies? Do y'all think he bought the book? I think he bought the book. I think he did. I think he definitely bought the book, especially because he was also stalking Kendrick on his burner account. Why the fuck are you stalking Kendrick on his JoJo Ruski account, Aubrey? For what? And then also, we can't forget this nigga showing up to the Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper store. We also can't forget that. We can't forget that. Like, he just keeps wanting to be friends with Kendrick so bad. He was even leaking old text messages from the direct messages. Like, why are you saving old messages between us? We don't even fuck with each other. Fuck you and all your congratulations. Like, I don't care. And shout out to Cam for the 5. They gonna have outset like old boy from the 5 Heartbeats. My office hours are from 9 to 5. Big Red was a scandalous motherfucker. He was so scandalous that they killed the manager, the dancer, the dance choreographer, whatever he was to the Temptations. I mean, the 5 Heartbeats. The motherfucker was so scandalous, he went to the fucking funeral and tried to kiss that man's wife. And she was like, get out! Get out! That's not funny because the man died. But she slapped him. It was like, get out! Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to him. The 5 Heartbeats, the Temptations, classic movies. Classic movie. I can't stand myself sometimes. Oh, you think they copy off us? Slap the shit out of Red. Slap the dog shit out of him. He was so confused. So confused. That slap was warranted. Because don't come in here acting like you care for my husband and you got my husband killed. Like, I should cut you, bitch. I should cut you. Yes, y'all heard TMTM. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and smash the like button and help the channel out. We got over 400 people, over 450 people in here. You nosy motherfuckers. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Smash the like button if you enjoy hearing me yap and run my fucking mouth. I would appreciate that so very much. Thank you in advance. But yeah, back to our copycat thread. Next up, of course, is another scene from the Not Like Us music video when Kendrick Lamar was twisting and twirling and shaking ass. You know, sometimes Kendrick like to pop out and shake ass. And this was no different. He was in between the dancers. And then here goes Drake. Here goes Aubrey. That's likely what it is. A bunch of owls with y'all nosy asses. Y'all so nosy and obsessive. It don't make no sense. Go home. Find y'all some business. My God, why are y'all here? But yeah, then so Aubrey, his scene, here he go. Now he's dancing in between a bunch of dancers. Like, you cannot tell me this shit is not intentional. You can't tell me it's not intentional. You can't tell me that. Come on now. Shout out to my girl B. He said, call the police immediately. Call the police. So yeah, Aubrey is copying this one. Next up on the list. Okay, here it is. Next up. This was before the broccoli that is now Squabble Up. We know it as Squabble Up now. Before we was calling it the broccoli or whatever the fuck we was calling it. Right before the beginning of Not Like Us music video. The hallway scene. Here is Drake. In his own hallway scene, black and white, gray. He's wearing an all white outfit with something on his head. Matching Kendrick. Niggas laying on a deathbed trying to match me. Aubrey, you look a mess. You look a fucking mess. Just copying for no reason. For no reason. Just obsessive for no reason. It don't make sense, y'all. It don't make sense. And it's so unnecessary. Not in an original bone in your fucking body, bro. Shout out to the cousin Simply J with the 5 for the goal. Appreciate both lives. Shout out to the cousin Simply J for pulling up for both lives today. Shout out to my girl. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, so that's that. So it was very interesting, the hallway scene that looks very, very similar to me. You know what? Let me see if I can zoom in some more on this. Hold on, because I don't know if y'all could really see what I'm putting down. This looks better. This looks a little better. Down to the headwear, exactly. Like, I know I'm not reaching. Sometimes I be a little blind. My vision be a little off, you know, after a stressful day. But this shit just matches to the T. To the T. Next up, the community scene where Kendrick Lamar is back home in his hood. He's surrounded by love from the people of Compton. He's trapped somewhere in the middle. You know? Shout out to the cousin, the Heartbreak Kid with the $2 holla. K-Dot did the MJ Glove before Drake missed the Morale tour. You were absolutely correct. You are correct. And Aubrey attended that tour. He attended that tour. And he saw the glove, you know? He saw it. And then he wanted to, you know, adopt the aesthetic. But yeah, Kendrick wore the glove first during the Miss Him Around the Big Steppers tour. For those who have never seen it, Kendrick Lamar also wore the glove while he was performing on tour, the Miss Him Around tour. So shout out to the cousin, the Heartbreak Kid, with the reminder. Appreciate you, cousin, for that. And also during the Miss Him Around the Big Steppers tour, Kendrick Lamar also had the light up street, you know, and is it Billie Jean where Michael Jackson had the light up where he walked on the street, each step it lit up. Kendrick Lamar also had that right before he did he transitioned into Humble, as well as the glove. So Kendrick Lamar has consistently paid homage to Michael Jackson, but in a respectful way, because he knows Michael Jackson is the legend. He knows Michael Jackson is probably the best artist that we have ever seen in our lifetime, and he respects Michael Jackson. A lot of people thought that maybe Kendrick was dissing Michael Jackson because of that that Prince outlived Mike Jack line, but that wasn't a disrespect to Michael Jackson. that was disrespect to Aubrey, because a lot of people try to compare them to Prince and Michael Jackson, but Kendrick is supposed to be Prince, Drake is supposed to be Michael Jackson. But it's like, no, Kendrick Lamar has respect for both of the greats. Kendrick Lamar has performed with Prince. Kendrick Lamar was supposed to have Prince on his album, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. But Kendrick Lamar knows how to respect the people that come before them. Kendrick Lamar is not putting a glove on an album cover and stretching it out with your big fat ass hands and allowing that album cover to now be disgraced by the Trump administration in MAGA, knowing that's something Michael Jackson did not stand for. Kendrick Lamar got, I think, like 11 nominations for To Pimp a Butterfly, almost 13, which is the most nominations at the Grammys. And Kendrick Lamar was like, I would never want 13 Grammy nominations. He said, I would ask them to take the shit back, because I feel like though right now in my career, I haven't lived up to the hype to be able to be compared to Michael Jackson. That's how you respect the legends. That's how you respect the greats, you know, and someone just doesn't know how to do that. They want to compare themselves to the same level when they haven't done 1% of the things that Michael Jackson has done as an artist, as a someone who represents community and gives back and tries to protect. This man is delusional. So yeah, back to this. This is the scene from Not Like Us. In the community, I think they were at the Compton courthouse. And then Aubrey did this where he looks like he's at a Caribbean festival and he's surrounded by a bunch of naked women in Caribbean gear. They're half naked and shit like that. Like, that's the thing that he does. Shout out to the cousin just yapping again for the $2 holla. Aubrey thinks he's trolling Kendrick, but just whacked. Yeah, it's not hitting the way that he thinks it is. It's just not. It just makes him look like a fucking stalker. You know? Shout out to Kim for the 5. For the gold, and Drake balled up court paper abs on his stomach. God damn. Jesus Christ. Shout out to the cousin, D2B2 again for the 5. Also discussing Aubrey's artist deliverer. Shout out to Kiki. Kiki is fucking funny, bro. Shout out to Kiki. She is fucking hilarious. I posted that in the Discord the other day. She is funny. He apparently stole from some white Florida man. Yeah, I think I saw 2 different instances where he stole from 3 people total, maybe 2. I think the girl was like, maybe she let him sample it or something like that. I don't know. But all this nigga do is steal. All he do is steal. Like, again, you know, the How to Be Like Kendrick, Be More Like Kendrick for Dummies book. And then also another scene from the Super Bowl. The overall shot of the field where there's a bunch of dancers in red, white, and blue. And then Aubrey did his own version of this in his Nokia music video. This shit is weird. I'm sorry. This shit is beyond weird. It does not make sense. This shit is weird. I'm sorry. It's weird to me. It's weird. And then it's not like you're doing what Kendrick did better. It's not even better. This shit looks horrible. Nah, his dumbass fans be eating it up. Yeah, they're incels just like him. So what do you expect at this point? But Aubrey, please. Just stop. Leave us alone. Leave us all alone. Shout out to Kaylani. Christopher Columbus of music is hilarious. Who said that? Oh, here we go. Fatima. Aubrey, the Christopher Columbus of music. You ain't wrong, cousin. You ain't wrong. Damn, how many is that now? Like 3, like 8 or 9. Yeah, I'm not even done. So then he had we know Kendrick Lamar had the ghetto girls in his Super Bowl performance to represent. They had the all black, you know, they was doing the sassy poses and stuff like that. And then he had some random girls in his music video doing similar poses. Like, all right, Aubrey. All right. All right, bro. Enough. Just stop it, bro. Enough. These are the Aubrey Angels. These are the Aubrey Angels. Okay. So yeah, so this is the scene. He had 4 of his own Aubrey Angels. And then Kendrick had his. I was calling the dancers, the humblebees. Yeah, man. Was Drake wearing that fit during the soccer game on here? What fit? What fit? Yeah, it's really scary at this point. Like, when is enough enough? Like, you're literally watching his music videos and stuff and studying. You know what he didn't do? You know what he didn't do that he should have did, but he couldn't? This is what he should have did, but he can't. And that's funny. Why you ain't call Sophie to do this pose? Why you ain't put Sophie in a video to do this? Huh? You talking about ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, and oh, where she at? She ain't post your album. Sophie ain't post your album either. Since you want to be talking about people's spouses, bitch. Why the fuck you ain't do this? Why you ain't recreate this one? Huh? Skip right on over this one. Skip right over it, Regal. Skip right the fuck over it. That girl wants some love too. She wants some love. Kendrick told you on Mr. Morale, he told little Adonis, don't treat women how your father treats your mother. Pusha T told you, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star. Let her be your world. Start a family with Sophie. Sophie knows as your baby mother. Cleaned her up for IG, but the stench is on her. That is a very nice lady. She used to do some egregious things, but who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? Everybody got a past. Let that girl. You put a baby in her. Why you can't wife her up? No, you want to copy everything but being an actual family man. You want to copy everything except for going to therapy and getting the help that you need. Since you want to be copying shit so bad. How about you copy being a family man? Shout out to Jess with the $2 holla. Rihanna popped out 3 kids for Rocky. Fuck a pose. Exactly. That man wake up to that lady every day and every night. You think we care that she don't post his music? First of all, she did post it, so you were lying at that. But she did post the album. She was actually seen by the paparazzi actually holding the album, a vinyl of the album, in the streets of New York. You know what type of promo that is for A$AP Rocky with the paparazzi catches her with his album? Like, stop it. She also tweeted about him going #1. So not only are you a stalker, you're stalking Rihanna too, but you're also a fucking liar. So again, you want to be copying everything down to the T, but you made sure not to copy being a fucking family man that went to therapy and got healed. Nikki, Monie, what Drake say in the DMs about this pic of Dot and his family? He was like, that's real. When that came out, they gonna put that out. Oh, I just saw it. That motherfucker was so defeated. So defeated. Tell me something, where this at? Did they put this out yet? Yes, bitch. It's out everywhere. Your lies have come back to haunt you, bitch. They have come back to haunt you, you stupid motherfucker. Lying about this family. That man was in that group chat. Said, where this at? And didn't he say on the song that July was the worst time of his life or some shit like that? He said that night, that day haunted him. July 4th, when Kendrick dropped this video, was the worst day of his life. I bet it was, you lying bitch. Because why would you lie on his family like this? For no reason, unprovoked. You lied. Oh my God, that man said, where is this at? Did they post it yet? Oh, I know his heart sank right into that BBL. Oh my God, that man is crazy. Jesus Christ. Oh, I know that shit had him vexed. So vexed. Just because he knows his fans is fucking stupid and they're gonna believe him in his childish antics. This motherfucker, oh, why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? Bitch, have you seen Kendrick's page? I wouldn't follow him either. This man has 4 posts and they're all about music. I don't want to follow his ass either. Especially when I wake up to the nigga. If I need anything from him, I can just go find him in the house somewhere. Why would I need to be following him? Dave Free's Instagram is a lot more interesting. Well, it was before, but now it's not interesting. He keep deleting his shit. But I don't need to follow him. What I need to follow him for? When you're the one stalking him, following his Finsta like a groupie. You're also talking about why Rihanna ain't post your music. You see how childish he is? You see how immature he is? A 40-year-old man talking about, oh, why your girl didn't post you on Instagram. Bitch, I got my dick and balls deep in her right now. And you're talking about why I didn't post her? Me and the kids are on the way with her to fucking Disneyland, bitch. We're on the way to the fucking pumpkin patch, bitch. I don't have to fucking follow her on Instagram. I know her in real life. I be with her in real life. We chill with each other in real life. Matter of fact, I just sent her on a fucking girls trip for her 40th birthday and she had a fucking blast. And you think I care about Instagram, bitch? Shut up. They're so immature. It's not even funny how immature he is. Like, he has the mindset of an 18-year-old boy who just hit puberty. You are 40. 40. And you talking about peekaboo. Why aren't you... Aubrey, please. Again, you keep stalking Kendrick, nigga. Go be a family man. Sophie want to get married. And she deserves to be married. She deserves it. She out there taking care of your beautiful little boy that you done got 5 paternity tests on because you didn't realize that you were going to make a blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby because you laid with a white woman. You thought, for some reason, you thought this little boy was going to come out with kinky hair and dark skin. You're a fucking idiot. Go be a family. But anyway, back to his stalking. Another section. During Nokia, here he is with these 2 random girls on skates. Reminded me of The Pop Out with Charm LaDonna, Kendrick with Charm LaDonna, and what is her name? Storm? I think her name's Storm, right? Yeah, I think it's Storm. But it's no coincidence that it just looks very similar. And it took me to the Pop Out because this is the scene that he has. This is Kendrick's stage at the Pop Out. And then in the music video, he has this long stage with these two girls on it. And this reminds me again of Storm and Charm LaDonna. You just out here being a stalker and trying to redo what Kendrick Lamar did. Stamps owner Monie, Professor Sky did a review of Maid of Honor. Talk about cringe and immature. Oh my God, the worst. Well, apparently, according to Pitchfork, that album is an 8 out of 10. They gave that album an 8 out of 10 ranking. Mind you, I think that's his highest ranking that he has ever gotten from Pitchfork in his entire career. Everything else has been a 7 and below. That's the highest rating he got in Pitchfork's history. And you know who did it? One of the biggest Drake groupies in history, Alphonse. So I don't understand Pitchfork and why they are allowing stands to do actual album reviews. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I thought they gave it a 4.8. They gave Iceman a 4.8. And the person who gave the 4.8 isn't Alphonse, who's the Drake groupie who ended up giving Maid of Honor an 8. So the white guy who did Drake's album for Iceman gave it a 4.8, but Alphonse gave Maid of Honor, or is it Habibti? One of them, they gave it an 8 out of 10. So I don't understand why they have 3 separate people doing album reviews. I don't know. Hold on one second. Shout out to D2B2 with the 10. Monie After Dark. This is like watching BET Uncut way back when. Shout out to Zip Drill. Also, not Monie going full Street Fighter. Cully will go home and be a family. Listen, this man be pissing me off sometimes, for real. I'm sorry, be pissing me off. And shout out to BET Uncut, because I used to keep the remote. What's the button? The back button. I used to keep it on Cartoon Network and then on BET. And as soon as I thought I heard somebody coming, I would just hit the back button and change the channel. But then when I thought the coast was clear, I would go back. And then when you go back, it's pussy popping on a handstand. Hey, pussy popping on a handstand. Good times. Good times. Good times. Shout out to BET Uncut. Shout out to Raphael with the 10. Appreciate you, cousin. Replay gang. Dang it. Hello, Monie, and to all the cousins. Enjoy your night, everyone. What's up, cousin? Appreciate you pulling up. But yeah, shout out to BET Uncut. Good times. Tip drill was crazy. That was the first time I realized, like, damn, women are beautiful. Who is this woman with all this ass? Oh my God. You should not have all this ass, lady. And then they did the credit card swipe. Oh, that was crazy. That was just crazy. Alphonse is an eater, redacted for YouTube censors. Listen, YouTube, you just gonna have to let us get this shit off. Because Alphonse really is an eater. He's one of the best. He's like neck and neck with academics, and nobody eats dick better than academics. Nobody. But Alphonse, he's knocking on it for second place, but then again, he gotta fight Isaac Hayes III. And Isaac Hayes III is like Pac-Man in these streets, okay? So I don't know. But to continue on with our copycat thread, because it's nasty. So we are currently in present day. We're currently in present day. And he put out a music video. I shared this with y'all the other day. But the Luther music video, Kendrick is laying on the floor with Anastasia. I think that's her name. Shout out to her. And then Drake has his own his own section where he is on the floor with this girl who looks deceased. She doesn't even look like she is with us anymore. God bless her soul. She looks like she's a goner. She looked like she's off an 8-ball, and it was filled with rat poisoning or something. I don't know. I don't know. But another example of this nigga still stalking. I don't get it. Ma ass was doing all that damn screaming in Drake house. It was crazy. Like, why are you screaming in that grown ass man's ear? Back up. Back up. So yeah. That's that. And then we got this clip. GNX album cover. And then Aubrey posing in front of his vehicle. It's just so funny. Oh man, this guy is hilarious. Not little man on the mood board. Oh my god. Not Maul was moaning in that nigga face. Like, oh Poppy, you did it, Poppy. You made it, Poppy. Pass me that champagne, Poppy. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you grew up to be a loser. How are you Big Burke and Jay-Z's little brother and you grew up to be a loser? Doesn't make sense. Shout out to Diapia with the 5. That boy is wearing mules and tube socks. Yeah, he is. He is. He definitely is. But yeah, so yeah, he's just copying and copying and copying and copying. There was another picture as well of him and all of his boys posted out in front of this fancy venue. You know what? Matter of fact, let me update this thread in real time. How about that? How about I do that? Hold on. Again, if you haven't, please do me a favor and smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that so much. Please smash that like button for me. Thank you again for everybody who's contributed to today's goal. Oh, it looks like we hit our goal, so shout out to y'all. Hey Pepper, what's going on? His photo looks so bad. Feels like he took it with his BlackBerry. Not with his BlackBerry. Hold on, I'm trying to update this thread in real time. On our end so we can see it. But where's the thread? Hold on. I think I lost the thread. I did not lose the thread. Hold on. I got it. Oh damn, I think I deleted the pictures actually. Anyway, everybody wanna be like Lil Man. Exactly. Shit is crazy. But wanna be talking about he's not influential. Sure. And next he gonna be going to a church to look like Kendrick. Listen, I would not be surprised if Aubrey got a tramp stamp of Kendrick Lamar's name on his ass. You know he liked tattooing other men on his body. It would not shock me if he got Kendrick's baby boo tattooed on his arm or somewhere. It would not shock me. It wouldn't. Another from the Rich Spirit music video. The triple glass, the reflective glass, he has a scene in one of these music videos which looks like a scene from the Rich Spirit music video. Like, Aubrey, did you just sit down one day and decide you're gonna go down a Kendrick Lamar's rabbit hole and you're gonna watch every single music video that he's put out and you're gonna just take different things that you like and say, hey, I want to recreate that? Huh? Shout out to the cousin Fatima. Y'all, Monie showing us so much. I didn't know it was this bad. My goodness. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. And then there's some other clips as well, but I think I deleted them out my phone. Again, like I was saying, there's a section where it's him. He's standing in front of this building and his boys are behind him. They're all in suits. It reminds me of the scene in Humble where Kendrick Lamar is standing on the step and he has a bunch of his boys surrounding him and they're all dressed very dapper in suits. That's also a scene. There's also a scene in one of the music videos where he's wearing an all white set that's sparkly and glittery, which Kendrick Lamar literally wears the same outfit in the Rich Spirit music video where he has the all white at the end and it's sparkly and shit and he has the white cowboy boots on. That's another scene. Like, Aubrey is just doing a lot. He's just doing a lot. And it's like, it's weird. I get, sometimes you want to troll. Like, for example, Kendrick Lamar was trolling him in the Not Like Us music video where he's doing the little dance with the hand. And then on the Pop Out, he did the little Hotline Bling dance. Like, that's what you do to troll. No, you decided you want to go copy every single clip from Kendrick Lamar's music videos, from his Super Bowl, from his performances. It's sick. It's sick. You might need to be arrested at this point. You might need to be arrested. No, seriously. You might need to be arrested, Aubrey, because you're stalking him at this point. Yes, y'all. Shout out to everybody who donated major W's to y'all. Thank y'all so much for helping me hit my goal. Y'all know it helps the channel a lot. It helps me a lot. So thank y'all for supporting me as much as you do. I appreciate that. And also too, shout out to everybody who sent a like. Appreciate y'all as well. We got over 400 likes. I appreciate y'all for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just again with the $2 holla. Diary of a Mad Black Woman is what I call Iceman. Yeah, because all he doing is complaining on that bitch. Like, you hurt me so bad. You hurt me more than I've ever been hurted before. I've never been hurt. You embarrass me, man. What is that scene from New Jack City? You embarrass me, man. You made all these people think I was soft. Shout out to Demetrius with the 5. Drake was sued by a photographer for the same exact shit, near identical composition down to the lighting. Suit got dropped, but he knows this shit. Is that the one for the What Did I Miss? And I think that suit was only dropped because he didn't send a cease and desist first. So if he would have sent the cease and desist, it wouldn't have got dismissed. He just initially just sued him, and you can't do that. The similar thing happened to Megan Thee Stallion with the blogger Milagro. They didn't send a cease and desist. They just sued her for defamation and harassment. So it got dropped. You have to send the cease and desist first, give them the chance to redact anything that is disrespectful, and from there you go. But that's the only reason why I think if you're referring to the What Did I Miss lawsuit with the guns in the backyard by the pool. But yeah, Anna Wintour. Yep. A Single White Female was my movie as a kid when she got her in the elevator. Yeah, it was up and it was stuck. Babyface and the Pinocchio on a Target picture. Make them pay, mad as hell. Make them pay, make them cry, mad as hell. Make them remember, mad as hell. Make them regret bullying me, mad as hell. Like, Aubrey, please, just take your ball and go home, bro. Just take your ball and go home. We don't even care. We don't care. Shout out to the cousin LTFM with the $2 holla. Thank you for the research. I didn't know this. You know I keep the receipts on me. You know I keep that thing on me. I ain't gonna tell y'all no bullshit without presenting the facts now. You're welcome. But yeah, this motherfucker's a stalker. A stalker. Shout out to the cousin. One thing he can't copy, the Pulitzer, because you gotta write your own shit. And it has to actually be deep. And it has to actually mean some shit. And again, you have to be able to write your own shit. Copy that, Aubrey. Copy that. But he won't. Shout out to the cousin again for the 2. I appreciate that. So that's the end of my thread, but that's not the end of it. That's not the end of this nigga being a copycat. It's not the end, because Kirko, whatever his fucking name is, one of his biggest propagandists, one who seems to be on payroll for this rollout. I think Kirko has posted at least 300 posts since Iceman has released in regards to Drake. I believe so. The promo is booming. So Kirko posted, hold on. They posted Drake's Little Birdie in high fives video seems to imply that Kendrick Lamar doesn't resonate with women with the googly eyes. Ooh, scary, right? Okay, cool. So they posted this. It seems to be a man running around barbershops, beauty shops, in the strip club, and he is apparently copying Kendrick Lamar's dancing in Rich Spirit. There's no sound though. And to be honest, in my opinion, when I first saw this, it seems very disrespectful. It actually seemed very racist to me when I first saw this. It seems like he is trying to make Kendrick out to be some type of minstrel show. This is very degrading to me, that you would have this random black man dancing through all of these different but anyway, like I was saying, he got this man dancing in these different settings. One, again, is in a beauty shop. Another is in what appears to be a strip club. And he's dancing very weird to, in comparison to Rich Spirit. Now, mind you, I feel like this is Drake telling Kirko this because nobody picked up on this. This motherfucker want to be so deep and thought-provoking, and he wants to appear to be as someone who does Easter eggs, but his fans aren't actually dissecting his lyrics. His fans aren't actually looking at his music videos for symbolism and for anything quote unquote cryptic. So in my opinion, I believe Drake probably messaged Kirko and told him, hey, post this. Easter eggs are so trash that you have to tell somebody what it is that you're trying to do. Because what the fuck do you mean? The video implies that Kendrick Lamar doesn't resonate with women. I got about 100 women in the chat alone that if Kendrick Lamar called them right now, they picking that phone up. He said, come see me, they coming. So what the fuck do you mean Kendrick Lamar doesn't resonate with women? What are you talking about? And again, this is another childish example of how Drake lives his life, where he think the end all be all to everything is, oh, you don't get bitches. Oh, your woman doesn't follow you on social media. Why is everything so fucking childish? Exactly, Butterfly Edge. Kendrick Lamar doesn't resonate with women. Luther just spent 13 weeks at number one on the Billboard Hot 100. Luther just won Record of the Year at the Grammys. Luther is on the... I went out my house this morning and got in a car, turned the radio on before turning my Bluetooth on, and Luther was playing. What? This idea that women don't like Kendrick Lamar is so fucking hilarious to me. Because one pull in a comment section, the girls is hooting and fucking hollering in the comment section. Comment section disgusting. They in the comment section something until the room stank. Y'all are out of y'all mind. Y'all are out of pocket. There are women in the comment section asking if Whitney can fight. Like, what? And why do you care if women are attracted to Kendrick Lamar anyway, or if women like Kendrick Lamar music? What business is that of yours? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Like, stop it. Like, you posted this random guy, whoever this man is, his dumb ass allowed himself to be depicted in this way, like a fucking Sambo, like a clown, like a caricature. Like, I don't get it. Like, you're soulless. Like, I don't understand this. This is disgusting on so many levels. And then on top of the fact that you be walking around here talking about niggas is rapping like they're trying to get the slaves free. What is happening? There's no way you actually believe that women don't like Kendrick Lamar. Motherfucker, do you know what the fuck Whitney went through, bitch? For you to get on this internet and say women don't like Kendrick Lamar, and this motherfucker was fucking everything not nailed down to a fucking wall, bitch. All that fucking cheating he was doing, and women don't like Kendrick Lamar? Bitch, Whitney done had many sleepless nights for you to get on the internet and talk about no woman don't like Kendrick Lamar. What? You gonna stop fucking playing, nigga? You gonna stop playing? He done fucked any and everybody. Huh? Be pissing me off. What are you talking about? Hell, Whitney done went through hell. He talking about women don't like Kendrick. What? They on the radio station asking Kendrick, fuck the music. What type of women do you like? On the radio station. They on a radio station telling me something. We could do this interview naked. What? Ebro offering his wife's breast milk to Kendrick. What are you talking about? Now that shit was weird though. That shit was very weird. Ebro, you are a sick man with sick thoughts. You are very sick. One look at his concert, there's nothing but women, and they're in the fucking building, in those stadiums, rapping word for word, bar for bar, probably better than him. They were on tour, literally giving Kendrick Lamar flowers. Like, literally bought him flowers, not just, oh, I'm here to give you your flowers and pay you respect. No, they were bringing this man roses to the tour. Women. Stop playing. Oh, y'all didn't know Ebro was offering Kendrick Lamar his wife's breast milk? Hold on. Let me go find the video, because y'all know ain't no cap in my rap. Ain't no cap in my rap. Hold on. Let me find the file. Hold on. Ebro. Where is it? Ebro Hot 97. Kendrick Lamar. That nigga is freaked out. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I could AI this shit real quick. Hold on. Is this it?
Like
What about,
Jesus.
have you ever heard of Avion and breast milk?
No.
Oh, by the way, earlier today I had a 5 ouncer. I may bring him 40 ounce of breast milk tomorrow, but today I had 5 ounce.
You can offer this.
I was gonna ask Kendrick Lamar. They say there's health benefits. Would you drink breast milk from my
I
lady?
can't do it from your lady.
That is weird. Why who offering this man breast milk? That is fucking weird and disgusting. I would have walked out of the interview personally. I really would have. Shout out to the cousin, Kimmy K. Appreciate you for the 10. That whisper my name BS pissed me off. Nigga, you ain't the boogeyman Kendrick is, and I double dare you to say his name. That's one thing he has not done. You're copying him. You're being passive aggressive, and you're throwing subliminals. But one thing you have not done, you have not said Kendrick. You have not said Kendrick Lamar not one time. Because you know better. You know better. It's BTA. If you do. You a freaky frog. Yes, y'all. This man offered Kendrick Lamar breast milk.
It is what it is.
Anything we didn't cover today, you're gonna be on Saturday Night Live with Woody Harrelson. Are you gonna smoke weed with Woody Harrelson? Because that's what he does.
That's what he does. I think that's the occasion. So that may be a
You're an occasional smoker, right?
No.
You're a never smoker.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Ever.
I won't. Yeah, no.
Drink?
Yeah, I drink a little bit.
What's your preferred beverage?
Just wine. Like
What about,
Jesus.
have you ever heard of Avion and breast milk?
No.
I knew
By
that
the
was
way, earlier today I had a 5 ouncer. I may bring 40 ounce of breast milk tomorrow, but today I had a 5 ounce.
You gonna offer some to our guests?
I was gonna ask Kendrick Lamar. They say there's health benefits. Would you drink breast milk from my
I can't do it from your lady.
Yo, he doesn't want to touch your
Yo,
ladies.
fam, I could tell Lion Babe, yo, fam, you drinking from the same breast as Kendrick Lamar? Nah,
I can't do it.
Have you ever had breast milk?
No. Oh, yeah, when I was a baby.
Yeah, a lot. His mom.
I'm telling you, you probably drink regular milk.
Oh, they,
Breast milk is better. We're the only animal that drinks.
You actually have a point. But we weren't raised that way, so it's going to take me.
But
about
you're a
20
leader
years.
in the kingdom.
Yeah, you're right.
You're supposed to.
Like really trying to convince this man to drink breast milk. Disgusting. He told his son that he's going to tell his son that you drank from the same breast milk as Kendrick. He needs to be arrested. Okay? Seriously. Lock him up. Lock him up today. Expeditiously. Because what the fuck you mean? You're going to tell your child that he drank from the same breast milk as Kendrick? What? Too far. People just be going too far, bro. Too far. I can't. I really can't. That is disgusting. The Heartbreak Kid, shout out to you with the $2 holla. Cardi B, love that song, Rich Spirit. Yep. I think she posted a video of her singing that song. What the fuck is this line of questioning? Right? It's just so weird. People get very weird around Kendrick, and I don't get it. Like, can anybody be normal for a second? Please? Right, I stay inside too with questions like that. Exactly. Wake me when. This is exactly why he doesn't interview with people, because you're asking him stupid questions like that. Will you drink my wife's breast milk? I don't fucking know that lady. Why would I drink her breast milk? These are the type of stupid questions media is asking. And granted, this was in what? When was this? This was in 2014. I think the To Pimp a Butterfly era. This man asks, can you drink my wife's breast milk? Insane question to ask someone. Just crazy. And does she know you're offering it? Right. Like, this is your child's food. This is your child's nutrients and how your child is surviving currently. And you're offering his food to somebody else. Nikki, Monie, when you interview Kendrick, please act normal. Oh, I'm going to act normal. I act normal now. I'm going to act normal. Will I be excited? Of course, but I already act normal. I already got my questions lined up and all that. I'm just waiting for him to say yes. Just give me the green light. I'm ready. It's up. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be nervous as hell if I was interviewing Dot. Yeah, of course. That's a big opportunity, you know? You don't want to come to him and half step and ask stupid questions like that. Monie gonna sit Kendrick on her lap. Y'all are stupid. Stupid. Oh my God. I can't. Shit is crazy out here for real though. But yeah, they're like, oh, this Drake said this is Kendrick Lamar. More racist rhetoric and more degrading bullshit basically with Drake. Talking about women don't resonate with him. That's not the truth, but let's say it was the truth. So what? As long as his wife resonates with him, that should be the only thing that fucking matters. You just saying stupid shit because you can't get this man out of your head. You have become obsessed with Kendrick Lamar, Aubrey. So obsessed to the point that now y'all are leaking info because none of your fans actually figured that out. None of your fans care enough to actually dissect your music or dissect your music videos because they're so fucking basic. Like your insults are really, he don't get bitches or his wife doesn't follow him on Instagram. Like those are your insults. He got small feet. He's short. Like those are your insults. Very childish. Very immature. You know? And nobody can tell me different. This shit is coded in racism to the T. Nobody can tell me different. And the idea that you think women don't have the brain capacity to be able to enjoy Kendrick Lamar is also disrespectful to women. Very disrespectful to women. This is you think so low of women, you think women can't decode and decipher the shit that Kendrick Lamar is talking about. Bro, you're a bozo. You're such a bozo. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. This shit is so misogynistic. Trying to imply that women don't resonate with Kendrick's lyricism or his artistry. Women love Kendrick Lamar for his lyricism and his artistry. For the record. And that's because he doesn't talk about bitches and hoes, this and that. And he's not always talking about degrading women and having sex with women and shit like that. Kendrick Lamar talks about a lot of different subjects that women fucking relate to and care about. Kendrick talks about trauma. He talks about relationships. He talks about survival. You know, he talks about accountability. He talks about colorism and shit like that a lot of women face. That's why women connect to Kendrick Lamar. Because yeah, he's gonna give us that deep, meaningful shit, but he's also gonna give us a song to where we can dance and feel good about ourselves to it. We love the versatility of Kendrick Lamar. We don't want to listen to that brain rot bullshit. And you mad about it. The fuck out of here, bro. Childish. Kendrick even confronts his own misogynistic thoughts. Exactly. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? They make it seem like Drake the only one who can be commercial successful and have female fans. Exactly. And that's my thing with people who keep pushing this narrative that Drake has female fans. Drake hasn't had female fans in over almost a decade. 5 years max. He has not had the female eye, the female ear in a very long fucking time. And if he does have the female ear, it is a certain type of female that lives a certain type of lifestyle. and looks a certain type of way. And no shade to them women, because do y'all fucking thing. But 9 out of 10, them bitches don't got a brain. It's nothing but mush, cum, and fucking curling irons up there. Like, no. Stop the bullshit, bro. There is a certain type of women who are still attracted to Drake and find his music reasonable. And she's usually a bird ass bitch. And again, that's no shade to the bird ass bitches, because I like bird ass bitches. Shout out to y'all. But usually his female base has nothing going for themselves in this current climate. He does not make music for women, and I'm so tired of them still trying to push this narrative. No, he makes music for you niggas who are attracted to him. Y'all are his females. He don't make music for women. All of his music is filled with nothing but disrespect, misogyny, and disgusting rhetoric. Like, no. He rapping about fucking Megan Thee Stallion shot and shit. Who the fuck want to listen to that? That's not exciting. That doesn't get me hype. No, thank you. I'm good on that. I am good on that. Shout out to the cousin Demetrius. When Breakfast Club asked about the Vegas DV situation, Kendrick said, an apology is owed not to me, but to women who actually suffer from that. Exactly, because how can you put that on somebody? How can you allege that somebody got beat up as bad as you claim they did, but then you never went to the police about it? No police report. From what I know, and we sat on this channel and we researched the shit. We done called the fucking Bunny Ranch. We done called all types of places trying to get info. So I don't know. Meanwhile, hype Megan for rapping while pursuing her college degree. Exactly. Kendrick is like one of maybe, I can count on one hand of the men who's actually supported Megan and didn't try to make fun of her situation. You know? He gave her props on, what was it, Family Ties? For her going to school and still rapping, getting her degree with all the things that she had been through. Like, you niggas is weirdos. Seriously. That's not what I want. I wanted to go to my what was I gonna go to? My and shake ass and take out of class. I got multitask like Megan, brother. What was I looking for? I think that's all I got. I mean, there's other stories pending. Lizzo out here doing her own promo because her label has refused to promote her. She feels like so she had to get out there. She had to hit the streets in Los Angeles she picked the interesting outfit to do this in. But she's out there putting her own poster boards up, and I feel like Lizzo, I think her label should be pushing you and giving you a budget and shit like that, but you also got to make better music, girl. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The music ain't good. The music is terrible. That new song that she put out is dog shit. But she looks great, you know. Shout out to Lizzo. Just a very interesting outfit to be trying to promote her music. I don't know. I hope she gets what she needs to promote her music Girl, stop pulling that skirt down. You knew that skirt was short when you put it on. D2B2, shout out to D2B2 with the 5. YouTube censorship be crazy. They're not allowing me to be great. Oh, they blocking your comments? Are they blocking your comments? Yeah, YouTube be on that bullshit these days. I don't know. True, better music and marketing. Exactly. Like Lizzo is still stuck in that hairspray-ish type vibe with her music. It's very cheesy, very bubblegummy, very much so Target shopping and shit like that. Like, and it's crazy because Lizzo could fucking sing her face off. She can sing very, very well. You know? She's a great singer. But I don't.
My label won't hang up posters, so I'll do it myself.
So outdated, right?
My whole fucking ass out.
Like, girl, what did you expect? You put that outfit on for a reason.
Don't worry about it. My album comes out June 5th. It's huge. Hi.
I see you driving by. My mom wanted to say hi.
Where's your mom?
It's on the phone.
Wait, what's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Marie.
Hi, Marie. Ask Marie, did she pre-save my album? June 5th.
All right.
Wait, save my album. June 5th? Oh, shit. My poster.
Lizzo, I am not saving this album. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
I'm gonna get the rest of this up. You know what? This is very hard, but it's very relaxing, like arts and crafts. One down, 12 more to go. Let's get it.
I'm posting that music. Turn that shit off. All right, y'all. So that's Lizzo and her little situation. Shout out to the cousin. Cousin said she act like that. The fit clothes. The fit chose her. Girl, you left the house in that. Exactly. So why are you acting like you didn't know how short this dress was? Girl, if you want to let that ass hang out, let that ass hang out. Right? And plus, we got to get as much pre-saves as we can get. Bend over. Or something. I want to see her dig into some Houston-esque type music since that's where she's from. I'd love that. I think that would be interesting. She seems lost, maybe stuck. Yeah, she don't know which direction she want to go. This makes me feel kind of sad. Left my ass off. Hey, Marie, ass all out. Why is Lizzo acting a fool? I don't know what Lizzo got going on, to be honest. Lizzo has many talents. She can sing, apparently rap, she can play flute, etc. Yeah, Lizzo is very talented, so she shouldn't have to rely on gimmicks, you know. But hey, it is what it is. So shout out to her. I'm rooting for her. I don't know though. It's weird. It's very weird to me. What else is going on? We did that. I don't know what this is about. So yeah, that's what I have. I do see Jeremy Heck put out a new Passing the Crown video. I missed the last one, so I don't know if I'm like out the loop. I did save it in my watch later. But I think I'm gonna save it for another stream. Yeah, because I think Pepper asked, did we talk about JID already? Yes, we spoke about JID already. Earlier in the stream, we spoke about him and J. Cole. So hopefully, I don't know if they need to rectify some shit or not, but I don't know. You saw DJ Quick repost Drake's corn hand. I had no idea. Which is funny because DJ Quick was acting like he didn't know if he wanted to. Was that DJ Quick? Or was that Warren G? No, I think that was Warren G who was acting like he didn't know who he wanted to pick between Kendrick Lamar and Drake on that Drink Champs episode. And Problem was like, nigga, we picking Kendrick. What are you hesitating for? You know? You're welcome. Y'all think Keem dropping the deluxe this week? Is that what they're saying? Is that what they're saying? That he's dropping the deluxe? PG Lang updates. I don't know if Baby Keem is dropping a deluxe. I know he's been releasing like snippets and shit like that. I see Matthew ask Jeremy for the fade. Yeah, I saw that too. But I ain't got nothing for Matthew. And plus that's white on white crime. Let them fight. Let them fight if they really want to fight. They both Drake fans. At the end of the day, let them scrap it out. You know, we need a little bit of white on white crime popping off. So let them squabble. Maybe they can do it on camera. To make it interesting. I don't know. But that was very weird to offer this man a fade. Like, who you feeling like? Like, who are you feeling like offering this man a fight over Drake at that? Like, you want to fight a journalist over Drake because he has a different opinions of you? Like, you must didn't take your medicine today. That's what it feels like. You are off those fucking nose beers and you didn't take your medicine today. Because when you don't take your medicine, you start saying stupid shit. And then once you take your medicine, you come back down to earth and you're all apologetic and shit like that. Like, I don't care. OVO chain, listen. Over what Jeremy is a rap nerd that don't bother anybody. I think it was a tweet about Jeremy. He pointed out that Drake still hasn't denounced ICE. We spoke about that earlier in the earlier stream today. But I think that's what it was. That's what he was replying to. It was just weird. It was just very weird. We still didn't get the industry shaking red button. There was never a red button, bro. Never a red button. Just a lot of pump faking going on with these people. That's all they did on that side. Like, they literally lied about everything. Y'all remember when they were saying how Kendrick got those photos of the drugs and the outfits, the Fat Albert shirts, vacation shirts. They were saying how his suitcase got lost. And then on the next song, he's like, we fed you the information. Like, they just was scrambling to come up with a narrative that makes sense. It's just like, y'all are just embarrassing, bro. All y'all did throughout this entire thing was fucking lie. Shout out to D2B2. Shout out to Just Be Yapping. Livingston still has unfinished business with Saucy TNT and others, and he don't want to see Saucy. He do not want to see Saucy at all. Saucy had that motherfucker in that funky ass basement crying. scared as fuck. Some I would never want that because Saucy said he was gonna bend him over and fuck him. That man said I would never want that. And I'm not laughing at somebody potentially being great in such an egregious way, but the fact that that man said I would never want that. This motherfucker talks so much shit. He be pumping his chest, talking cash shit all over social media. But soon as Saucy Santana said, I'm a get in that pussy. I'm going to get all up in that. He's like, please, God, no. Please don't take me. Like, that's all it took to threaten you to get fucked. For you to come back down to earth and act like you got some fucking sense. That's all it took. God damn. Now he on social media acting a fool. This is ridiculous. He done cursed Jeremy Heck out so bad today. Like, that is so messed up. You did not have to say what you said to Jeremy Heck. But hey, I ain't getting in between nobody argument. Let them squabble it out. Elliot Wilson, you want to be kissing that nigga ass? You want to be trying to be in this man's good graces when you're an actual hip-hop journalist? I don't care that he be disrespecting y'all. Y'all deserve it because y'all should not be trying to align yourself with this weirdo just because he got a little bit of followers. Y'all should be pushing back against this motherfucker, but no. Y'all be trying to cater to him and be on his good side as if it's gonna amount to something. Y'all goofy just like him. That man said, I would never want that. I would never want that. Maybe that's why we gotta start scaring niggas again. Hold on. But I think I'm done for the night, cousins. I appreciate everybody who came in and pulled up to hang with me for the second time today, twice in one day. We got a stream going, so shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Thank you to everybody who's donated to the stream today. I appreciate y'all as well. Thank you so much. It helps me out a lot, as you know. And yeah, if there's something that pops off tomorrow, we'll be back tomorrow. You know? But until then, enjoy y'all night. Y'all be safe. Enjoy yourself, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Come join the Discord later. Thank you, D2B2 for the 5. Appreciate you, cousin.